where top-seeded junior French tennis player Michael Kouame slapped an opponent after losing a tournament match. Michael was ranked #1 seed going into the tournament, which was the International Tennis Federation's junior tournament in Ghana. Now, after losing to Raphael Ankrah on Tuesday, April 6, the 15-year-old was seen coming to the net for what was supposed to be a gesture of good sportsmanship, but instead slapped Ankrah. Now, here's the victim narrating the story.
I was very shocked.
And it's been described what happened, but in your own words, you were having a good game, and then why do you think Michael did what he did?
Because he was the #1 seed in the tournament, so me beating him maybe triggered him, like he was angry, so that's what triggered him to do what he did to me. So.
Afterwards, we see at the video people surprised, but then the video cuts. So what happened after he hit you?
Someone from one of the supporters maybe came to hit him, and as for me, I didn't do anything to him. So
yeah, I know. You just went about. So the game, you just continued with the tournament, and so on and so forth. Were you able to continue with the tournament yourself?
Yes, I was able to get to the finals, to play the finals.
So despite the slap, you were able to get back, and you did better in the tournament.
Yes.
You were able to focus.
Yes.
Now, I mean, tell us about the reaction afterwards, because at what point did you realize that you had become famous?
A guy from Ghana, he posted it on IG, and then I think Functional Tennis also, they also posted it on IG, so like it became something like how should I say it?
Viral.
Yeah, viral. And so
did anybody contact you to talk, hear what you have to say or something?
Yes, many people did that.
Oh, so now you're a celebrity?
I would say yes.
You say yes. Anyway, but on a more serious note though, what lessons have you yourself picked out of this? Because you know that, I mean, you watch a lot of tennis. You see even the best players in the world get angry, throw their racket and things like that. What does this entire episode teach you yourself?
Maybe I would say it taught me to maybe like it encouraged me and it helped me to stay more focused to get to the final. So.
What about your temperament? What did it teach you about controlling your temper and all that?
As for that one, I personally get angry on court, like hitting balls, but I would say it has also made me like reduce them and
yeah, obviously you realize that, you know, if you don't control your anger can control you. How do you feel? You know, I was just asking Roger here about what you feel for Michael now. You have heard that maybe, you know, he may not be able to play tennis again for a long time. What do you feel? Do you feel sorry for him, or do you feel like he should be punished even more? How do you feel?
I feel sorry for him, but I will stick to Roger's decision. So we'll leave it to the ITF.
ITF to handle. Okay, all right. So now that you have become a celebrity in your own words, what's next for you? What's next for your career? I mean, you've done well in this tournament. What's next for you?
I would say you should expect more from me. Yes, that's what I'll say. I
mean, in about 5 to 10 years, when we are watching this video, where will you be in the world?
Playing the ATP tour tournaments and Masters and the rest.
You'll be ranked what in the world? What number will you be ranked in the world?
Hopefully #1.
Amen to that. Amen to that. So Raphael is apart from that, I mean, tell us about yourself. What do you do? Are you in school? You know, tell us about yourself.
Yeah, I just wrote the BEC last year, so I'm my first year in SS, a school in Winsec.
Oh, so you are not even based in Accra. You are based in Winneba, and you just come and play tennis and go on. Okay, so all the best, and hopefully nobody will hit you and slap you again.
Okay, thank you.
All right. All right. So, I mean, finally though, psychologically or anything, do you think it has bothered him in any way or anything?
No, myself.
He seems to have taken it well.
Yes, I mean the fact that he made it all the way to the final speaks volumes of his tennis prowess, and that's a big thing. But psychologically, I was initially worried about him and some of our players and all, because nobody saw us basically do anything back to Kouame, and for a lot of kids that can be strange. But they didn't know that behind the scenes we're in conference with the ITF trying to see what was going to be done about the situation. We're happy with what is going on now. Regarding our, Raphael and all our players, we talked to them about not allowing this single incident to either define them or affect them, and that things like that happen in life. But you always have to go for the silver lining and see how best you can make what best you can make out of the situation. And he seems to be doing well. So
I mean, as adults, I mean, we see all the time, like I asked him, the biggest players in the world throw down their rackets, break their rackets, and these things happen. But how difficult is it to tell these kids? Because you just said that sometimes you get angry when you are playing well and you are losing. How do you try and handle these things in these kids?
I mean, they see what's his name, Zverev, Nick Kyrgios. They are all, yes, they are under huge pressure, but they're also going to be disciplined by the ATP. So this whole thing with Kouame comes at a time when Kouame wasn't lucky, because it comes at a time when we also even had an incident like that in Hollywood with Will Smith. So across the world there's a big crackdown on bad behavior. And so for me personally, I tell them it's okay to get mad, but use that as fuel to beat your opponent. At worst, if you want to break your racket, go break your racket in private. But stop throwing rackets on the court or stop hitting balls, because you got Djokovic. You never know when you're going to hit somebody, and then that takes a game away from you, or ends your career or anything like that. So everybody's got to be careful, because in sport, yes, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but don't let your anger take control you. You have to control it.
All right.